Hey there, all you YouTubians who are watching this video right now. I'm going to preface this with a little intro here. Sorry for the inactivity lately on my channel. I meant to have this video up like a week and a half ago. I meant to do it a week and a half ago, but I got a job and I haven't had enough time to do it between working and school. So I'm finally doing this right now. It is Saturday, May 11th, and it's currently like 10:15 where I am. And so sorry about that, and I will be going away for the summer now. This will be my last video for a while because I have to return all my school equipment, and currently I make all my videos using school equipment because I have none of my own, which is one of the reasons why I got a job. I'm going to be saving up money so that way I can start making these things more frequently and on my own time, and even during the summer when school is no longer in session. So, yeah, well, now, welcome, again, I guess, yeah. Today, I will be showing you how to make a stop motion, and do all the little effects and tips and tricks that I do to make mine. Let's begin. We are now over here in my bedroom. We were in my bedroom earlier, but, this is my little setup for making stop motions, and you may ask, be asking why this right here is raised above the ground today. Well, normally isn't. Normally that's gone, and I just use the base below it. But today, I screwed up when I grabbed my equipment from school, and, well, I grabbed a camera that happens to have a really long lens on it. So I had to create a gap in order to make sure that I had enough space to get it where it wasn't out of focus for the filming. So, so to start making your stop motion, obviously just pick your pieces. I do Legos. You can do it with clay. You can do it with pretty much anything. You do it with people. It's a lot harder to do it with people though. And I prefer Legos because they're what I have right on hand, and they're a lot easier, and you don't have to worry about like messing up the form or the shape of whatever you create out of clay if you do it that way. But to make a stop motion, you want to make sure that you have constant lighting. So that's why these lamps are here. You want to have the lighting be the same or almost exactly the same throughout. So I'm going to flip that one on. Man, that's bright. That seems to be. Okay, and then I'm going to do this. Now when you look at it, it's got about the same, it'll have the same lighting every time that I take a picture. So, let's get to the actual photo taking now, shall we? Alright, so now I'm going to show you how to do it. There's your camera, there's your setup over there. Now all that extra stuff, that's like right there, like the scotch tape. Oh, yeah, that's right, before I forget to mention, brace down your platform that you have to keep it steady and make it so it doesn't move around as you're trying to shoot, because that can also mess up your shooting, not just the lighting and stuff. So like I secure mine in the four corners of the platform and in the very center. That'll keep it from moving, and that'll keep it stable. And then also over here, obviously the lights, and then my other little Lego pieces that are right there, those will be taken out because I can zoom in, which is what I'm doing. So, you'll take your first picture, you'll get it lined up, and you've taken your first picture. There you go. So then after your first picture, you'll go over here to your little base, and you'll move your figures a little bit. So we're gonna make these guys just walk to each other. That'll be this part. And now I'm probably going to just film it all from behind me now, from back over by the camera, and I'll speed it up. And then I'll show you what it all looks like when we put it together. Okay? Alright, so how you make it look like your characters are moving after you've taken the pictures. Let me just move this down and out of the way really fast. You take your pictures from whatever folder you put them in. I moved them off of my flash drive already. Excuse me. I moved them off of my flash drive already, and I put them over here in my folder, which is in my Photo 2 class, because that's what this was made for. So then you want to pick all of your photos. You want to throw them in whatever order you need them in. So throw them into your editing software, which in this case mine is iMovie. And once those get added, you're going to select all of them. So here they are, they're in here. And as you can see right now, they all, at least when you put them in iMovie, I don't know about other editing softwares, it automatically adds Ken Burns effect. I think that it's only in iMovie that does this. And they're all 4 seconds long. You don't want that. What you want, what you want is for them to not be moving at all, and for them to be as short as you can possibly get them. On iMovie, the shortest that you can go is 0.1 seconds, 1/10 of a second. So we're going to do that. You'll apply that to all of your pictures. So the easiest way to do that is to select all of them in iMovie at the same time by using Shift, and then you just click on one of them like that on the settings thing, click adjustments, type in the amount, done. I don't know how you do it on other softwares. I don't know if you can do it all at the same time anyways, so, but you'll probably figure it out. Then you go to cropping, Ken Burns, and rotation, or whatever you need to in order to make it fit, and then you just make the entire picture be viewable. This way, when you play it, they are now moving.
Today I will.
So, there you go.
Alright, so that's done now. So I'm going to show you the next tip and trick. Although I forgot to mention something earlier. For taking the photos, I did bump my camera a little bit, so it did move just a tiny bit. But in order to avoid that, something that I do not have right now and will get when I get my own equipment, is a remote control shutter thing. You would hook that in right up here. You'd slide this little thing out right here. I'm using the Nikon, I forget what this is that we got, D3000. Nikon D3000 is what I'm currently using. But you'd slide this out, you connect the little thing that it comes with right here. Preferably wireless is what you would want to get. You wouldn't want to get a wired one unless if it's really simple, and obviously if you're actually closer to it than I am, like I normally would be if I had remembered to grab the smaller lens. But then you could do that and you wouldn't have to worry about bumping the camera and get the shaky movements, which I might have. And you also want to make sure that yours is in focus fully, which I did not do currently. So for this shot, it might be a little bit out of focus, and I'm sorry about that. But we're going to go right on into the next tip now.